also has to be strong enough within themselves. It stopped, I think. Maybe not. I think I'm still going. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm getting warnings. So that's part of the job of the practitioner, to guide people through that and identify these things, and that they're not one thing but they're another. So that's what I'm all about right here. Is I'm digging in deeper into my experience. I'm not running away from things. I'm not saying, "Oh, woe for me." I'm not complaining. I am giving this information as I unfold, as it unfolds, and there is no separation between I and it, I and they. This is also part of what I'm learning. I am communicating, I am receiving, I am transmitting with nature, with myself, with nature in myself, outside of myself, all levels, all frequencies, all dimensions, all happening concurrently. There is no past or future, there is only now. And that's where healing happens. Healing happens in the now moment. That's why I put so much emphasis on the soul print experience, because it takes you right into the now moment. Those sensations bring you right in touch with where you need to be, your discomfort, your healing, your excitement at the same time. So that discomfort, which maybe you have a negative program from childhood, from a car accident, for all I know, from just someone looking at you the wrong way at the wrong time as a child, can do something, you know? Uh, then the discomfort from the soul print experience mirrors the discomfort from the trauma. You get it tuned into the right frequency, aligned with my heart coherence, their heart coherence. My heart beat even will set their heart to attune with mine. And that's part of being a guide and facilitating someone else's healing, and the idea that they are healing themselves. That's my approach. Is I'm empowering them. I'm helping them to empower themselves. That is all part of that healing. I'm not doing something to them. I'm not a Western medicine kind of modeled healer. I do my best to go completely opposite to that. I'm in the antithesis of that approach in what I do. Maybe that's why things that I comment on sometimes are so abrasive to many people, because if they're identified with that approach and that's their truth, anything I say or do, or anything any other holistic practitioner says or does, is going to be seen at least as abrasive, and if not, um, challenging for sure, and offensive. But I will not back down. I've softened my approach to speaking my truth. I try to be as gentle as I can. I realized in my initial posting of things, it just wasn't achieving what I wanted to achieve. You can't just yell "wake up" and expect everyone to wake up. So I learned a lot from all that, as many people have. I think everyone's learned something. Uh, and I am working with a new approach, but I will not back down from speaking my truth. Uh, and that's all. I think I've exhausted my train of thought there. We'll see how it unfolds from that point on. Now I've got 42 minutes. Anything I want to top off here? So I've kind of linked my approach to soul print healing. I am taking I'm making a list of people who want their soul prints as soon as possible. It's very soon. I'm just waiting, watching the news as things open up, unfold, stages, and so I'm taking people's requests for appointments. I put them in the order of when they come in, and then we'll just go from there. So if you're interested in having a soul print done soon, and I know so many people are going to want to, because whenever things have gotten challenging and difficult in life, that's when my business goes up, because people need to process and heal this stuff. So likewise, I'm getting a lot of people requesting, and I want to accommodate that. I'm building my studio right now. I'm getting things ready. I'm hoping for kind of mid to closer to the end of June. Please, if you are wanting healing, wanting a soul print, email me, um, urban primitive body art at urbanprimitive.com, BODYART at URBANPRIMITIVE.com. Send me an email, describe what you're thinking of. Keep in mind that I'm out in the bush right now, full on, like sinking, nature is sinking her teeth into me, but I'm also sinking my teeth into nature. I'm just having a grand communion. Um, it's as it happens. So when you come for your soul print session, you are going to be immersed in the most real experience possible, the most profound level of what soul print has ever been so far. I'm taking it there, and I'm taking you there. And if you feel that call, respond, be true to yourself, answer your higher self's desires and needs. Get a hold of me, but just remember, there's no fancy little amenities. I cook outside, prepare meals outside here. I have my little trailer now, which has a special room that I'm renovating, building into my studio. So the studio is absolutely perfect. But for example, toilets are composting style toilets. There's no flush toilets here. What else? Yeah, eating, all that, sleeping. You can, by all means, come and stay with me. It just be part of my experience. I invite you to do that. I would love to have people in that full experience. I can roast coffee beans for you, make you a wonderful cup of coffee. Just bring you right into where I am, what I'm going through. It's amazing and ecstatic and uncomfortable at the same time. It's raw, and it's direct communication with the infinite. And I'm loving it, I'm welcoming it, and I'm inviting you into that experience for your extension of that communication, your soul print. But unless you can rent a motel or something, or a B&B nearby and come over in the morning. If you have multiple day session, same thing, you can go back and stay and then come back again in the morning and so forth. There are places I can recommend even for like a breakfast sandwich on the run when you're on your way over here. Every possibility, but you are fully welcome and invited to come right into the rawness of the experience and eat with me, dine with me, have coffee with me. And your options, if you want to stay here, are I have one bunk in the studio that you can stay in. I tried lying on it, and it's a bit short for me, who's over 6 feet tall, although I still could sleep on it if I slept on a diagonal with my toes hanging off the edge of the bed. It's doable, and for anyone that's shorter than me, it's definitely doable. There's also, I have hammock tents that I haven't put up yet. I have 2 of those. They're great. They sleep 3 people per tent. So if it's a couple, it's perfect for you. It stretches tight like a trampoline between trees, 3 points, and then a tent comes up over that. It's exciting. It's fun. It's exploratory. It's an adventure. So if you're in for that deep, real healing experience of a soul print, I have taken what I've been doing to the next level. Well, God has been taking what I've been doing to the next level, really. I have just learned how to go with the flow. I'm learning how to surf the wave that is God, that is the infinite, that is source, that is great spirit. I'm surfing, I'm aligning myself with, I'm running alongside of that energy. I'm not expecting that to just give me something. That's like, I learned that from Stephen Jenkinson. It's like you don't just give an answer over, because then you haven't done anything for that person. You teach them how to run alongside you and glean and ask questions that don't have instant answers. This is how we learn, this is how we develop, this is who we are, this is what we are. And we've been trained as Jenkinson said, to be looking for that constant saccharine drip. That always stuck in my mind. I always thought that was really cool. Another thing he mentioned, Stephen Jenkinson mentioned, is that your wake. He was saying the wake, like if you're in a canoe, there's a wake that it's like the ripples that you leave behind you, right? As you're in the present and you're leaving into the past. But he said there's also the ripples that are created ahead of you before you've got there, and so that which precedes you, and that stuck in my mind and in my heart, and I thought that his use of words phenomenal, unlocking in that case a passage within me for sure. And I that just showed me how our energy, our beings do create something ahead of us, and that is all part of our healing, that is all part of our journey, that is our birthright. We are being held back from so much of who and what we are, and it's a sin. It's a real sin, and that's why I get worked up about this stuff. It shouldn't be, and so many people are caught in it. It makes sense. If you're disconnected and you don't identify with a lot of this deep stuff, you're going to be very easily controlled by that realm, and it could easily be your truth. But if you have that depth within you that's blossoming forth and it's speaking to you, and you listen to that voice, you're already probably not needing to listen to this. You already know. You're already probably voicing your truth in some way, shape, or form. So I think that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm at 51 minutes almost. Yep. So thank you for listening. Please push the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you are inclined or you know someone who wants a healing soul print experience and full journey, and they've got that courage to step into themselves, even if it's a bit prickly, step into their healing, even if it's a little bit prickly and uncomfortable, and you recognize that truth, just drop me a line. But overall, I'm gonna steer you to my Gmail account, bodyart@urbanprimitive.com. Leave me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm not always on my phone because I'm doing so many things, but I will try and get back to you as quick as I can. And then I'm right now formulating a order of people coming in and requesting, and then getting back to them about when I can book them and stuff. So let me know, and I will talk to you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.